can't. Bad news, the roof on Rogers Center is closed. The inclement conditions.
Much of a dent in the deficit. A look at the lineup for on an 8-game hitting streak. As Bassett starts him with a strike. And he got him. Fastball up at the belt, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And if you're going to be a championship club, you got to catch it first. And they can catch it very season.
Cooper into left, a base hit, a nice job by. That bangs one foul into the camera well on the first base side.
You know, I like.
There he goes, going back and makes the catch. As Horner. Remember in the playoffs, he was celebrating. 1-2 again. Long run and a slide by Whit Merrifield. No real changeup, no real curveball, so that's outside. 2-2. Yeah, a few days ago the Blue Jays were 3 up that when time allows. And Merrifield went around and he struck.
And there's a slider, big sweeping breaking ball. Right fastballs.
Oh, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Stood up, decided.
Vladdy is pressing.
And he gets Guerrero with the slider, 2 down. Is back, but he's got room just a few feet shy of the.
Incredible moment. And the way the whole inning kind of developed, you know, Russell Martin hit.
You know, joy and relief all in one moment. There's a swing and a miss, and Dansby Swanson. You know, Blue Jay fans were afraid this is how they're going to lose the game on a rule that ultimately was called. Swing and a miss, and Bassett strikes out Christopher Morel. Up in a deadline deal from Washington. And he went on a tear as soon as they got him. A nice addition. David Ross. And that strike 3 call. Just a little bit later on in the ball game today. Here's a guy probably soaking it. Boy, but that cutter can tie you up as he strikes out Schneider.
Confident to throw it.
And Suzuki plenty of time to get to this one for the 2nd out. Whatever it is, they've got to do.
Opposite field.
A liner into right center, a 2-out base hit.
Well, once again, that's going to be.
Paul DeYoung not in the lineup. And Swanson across it all to end the inning.
The game was started and I was fouling balls. Dugout. They're like, listen, we just think you're getting.
That play by Santiago S. with you as a Blue Jay, obviously, as Bassett walks Gomes. Obviously, it's the home run against Texas in the 2.
I think you did.
Talk about the emotionals. Because it went up and down.
You know, going through it, you don't realize, you know, really what's happening. Like you said, you to be able to do it in front of these fans too.
Became one of the best at it. I remember home run over.
You up a little bit. Instead of trying to do more, my default was doing less, and then the.
You got Tulo, you got Price.
It was I took a little heat that I've had playing baseball.
A fly ball to center. Varsho's thinking about it, but puts the brakes.
To us back then, because you know, there were some days, years prior, that you got a little great energy here every single day.
Springer pops it up for the 2nd out.
When we go through our careers, we
attack the opponent every single day. That challenge, you know, what do we got to do today to win today? It is different challenge, different challenge. Sometimes even more difficult. Yeah. So that's house in Anaheim, as you guys know, his grandma cooks. So Vladdy Sr.'s mom, she run RBI.
Yeah. And Varsho into score.
And you know, just trying to stay in shape, trying to stay active, and trying pretty entertaining.
Do you ever think about getting back into baseball in some form?
These girls are keeping me busy. Some sort of role where I can stay at home and just travel. And
that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him, the back leg. Here you see the power position, power hitter.
He transferred, dropped it. And
a player. He was a terrific player. He did a great job. And the idea of the video was phenomenal.
And that's ball 4. So Hap aboard. The first 2 have reached as we go down to the field. And
Hopes fans will remember him as a student of the game. Dan.
he definitely was. I mean, he was a great to right, and he's hit this corner, and he will score on a long
Strikes. Break. Both base runners, Horner and Hap, read that it was not going to be caught.
hanging breaking ball and hit a 3-run homer, and the Cubs.
Checked at 18.
And again, this is why the Cubs have kind of taken off the last.
Put Morel in the DH spot.
Running catch by Merrifield as Morel's retired this afternoon. And Varsho's there, 2 down. When he came over from Japan prior to last season, had a 2-run double in the 6-2 win for the Cubs. This ball grounded to short. Espinal's got it, and the throw just in was a big one of the scholarships. Bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss at a fastball up at 95 as Schneider strikes out. Beautiful rendition of what everybody here calls, of course, just the bat flip.
Yeah, that's here. Dwayne Murphy here. A terrific acknowledgement of Jose Bautista.
Schneider referred to him specifically when talking about guys trying to get in the lineup more and having to put him in there. Not this time to 4. And fastball's fouled off.
Jan Gomes that have had fine careers. Darno with the Braves, of course, and Jan Gomes has been in part of 2 World Series.
I sense
Kevin, Austin Romine, that whole list of people.
David Ross is
ready and don't lose any games. You might not win a lot of them, but don't lose any of them. Just
defensively.
get it, Matty.
There's no trouble. Chapman, Gold Glove last year, should and seems likely to win the Gold Glove this year at third base. Curveball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And then we talked about bat. That's what you play for. There's a terrific 2-seamer once again. Great movement.
Campbell. These are in a playoff ahead of Seattle for the last. Santiago Espinal leads off the bottom of the 5th with a base hit. Dalton Varsho, the batter. Varsho doubled to right his first. And a swing and a miss at a high fastball. 6 strikeouts now for Steele. Here's the Blue Jays will make a determination, Buck, about what is next and when that might.
Big day for the Blue Jays.
Center field, and it. Bowling, that's 4-0.
Of the outfield fence plays a benefit for Whit Merrifield. Now for the Blue Jays. It came in batting .298 and
bouncer to second. Horner charging and makes 2 down.
Taking it out of his glove.
But the out stands, so 2 down in the inning, and here 2-2 again. And he chased a slider. Steele strikes out Guerrero for the 2nd time today. Now we'll understand the significance at this game. Jose Bautista was added to the left. Ian Happ grounds out. Ellinger, the batter. 1 for 2, had an RBI single his last time up. Varsho back and there. As for him, he could be back on Friday. Chad Green obviously had the setback, was hit by the throw. 9 in a row. Chapman is 0 for 2, a fly out, and then a line drive to third. He'll be followed by Davis Schneider, and it'll be Swanson, the shortstop. That's his first hit, and he's on his way into second with a double.
Right field line, and you can see it's going to hit fair, so he's hustling up the line.
And right on the outside corner. Good location on that breaking ball. And he got him. Chased one off the outside corner. 2 down.